The United States has vetoed a draft resolution at the UN Security Council which called for a humanitarian pause in the besieged Gaza, sparking more criticism of political paralysis in the powerful global body. The brief draft resolution proposed by Brazil condemned the 7th October terror attacks in Israel by Hamas, which killed over 1,400 people, and urged the release of hostages taken. It also called on all parties to comply with international law and protect civilian lives in Hamas-controlled Gaza after continuous airstrikes by Israel. Warplanes, 12 of the Council's 15 members, approved the draft, with the UK and Russia abstaining and a US veto. Meanwhile, China says it is highly disappointed by US's decision. Mr. Sanjeev Srivastav, International Affairs expert, joins us on the program. Wing Commander Praful Bakshi, defense expert, also with us on the program. Wing Commander Bakshi, I'll come to you, sir. I hope you can hear me. Thank you for joining and speaking with NewsX.
I can hear you, Vinny.
Well, sir, it seems that the plot is thickening and, the division between powers that support Israel or Hamas is deepening.
Absolutely, Vinny. You use the right word. It's deepening. It's a sort of a very strange that the polarization is taking place now on the religious ground. I always say it very clearly, others may not say it. You can clearly see it is Islam versus Christianity stroke Jewish religion, because as you know, the whole trouble started in this area with these two main actors, and the acting continues, the play continues for the thousands of years. Why is it so is absolutely very clear, because of basic differences. But who is fishing in the troubled waters? It is China, it's Iran. Of course, Iran is part of the game, but China and Russia. Russia is just sympathizing with China, but China has got its major stakes into the whole game, whether it is supplying armament to various agencies, including Iran. The entire industry of war industry in Iran was established by China when they started giving them the Silkworm missile immediately after Shah fell. Thereafter, they have not looked back, and China has invested billions of dollars in all the countries around Middle East as well as Africa. So China is very much in the game, and China wants this thing to go in its favor. Now China here is asking for, probably they have asked for a humanitarian pause. Probably if they had asked for humanitarian involvement and humanitarian corridor, probably that could have worked out. The humanitarian corridor has been worked out in a number of places without actually pausing the war. Local flag meetings can take place. Locally, wherever the corridor has to be opened, two sides can stop at that time. That can be arranged. But asking for the entire conflict to stop probably is in favor of the parties which China is supporting. And that is what irking the USA and other countries. So we have to wait and watch, and we have to get more clarification as to that, because I am quite certain America is not against humanitarian aid. America is totally for humanitarian aid. So is Israel, and so will be other countries. What is this clarification? There is something very hidden behind the statement which is not very clear. America does not say, I don't want to give humanitarian aid. But the question is, what sort of a thing and who will give? This aspect has to be given. Is there any problem, discrepancy between the aid programmers? There are various types of agencies in the aid. There is Red Cross, Red Crescent of Islamic countries. You must understand, they are there. So, and there is a federation which involves both the countries, both the symbols. And actually, Red Cross and Red Crescent respect each other, and there is a one Red Cross body that works. But what is the whole game here? We have to get very clarification on that. Perhaps China can further clarify, and United States can clarify. Well, I don't think there is any problem in Z meeting with Biden on this issue and probably giving the verdict as to what do they mean by that. I think that should go a long way, and third party must bring them together and ask them what do they mean by that. But in the meanwhile, Israel is not going to wait, and Israel is going to continue its action till such time the other side stops. And there will be a lot of questions which will come out regarding this. How did the missile, the rocket, the launching establishment, how was it put next to a hospital? Why was it? Humanitarian law forbids that.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.